Hey, Sheepies, it's Chill Pill.
And this is Ratter Tatter.
And it's late. We're tired. But we're
flustered by all these kitties staring at us.
We're gonna date some kitties, huh? Yeah.
Once upon a time, in a pasture far away, lived two little sheepies, all nestled in hay. They were so tired from their hooves to their fluff, exhausted from grazing and other sheep stuff, with eyelids
Hold on a second there, Mother Goose. Sleep? Pfft. Let's play Vidya. The cats have been watching intently. You guys have been watching intently.
So let's go.
Let's go. Am I going insane? Ouch, my head!
What is it chattering about? They're scared and confused. Let me talk to them. Human? Are you alright?
You remember you took my catalog?
Oh, but I gave it back to you. It's in your back pocket now.
I tried to reach into my pocket and realized my hands are gone. Ah!
No!
Ow, 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 ow. What's wrong with my hands? I try to stand. Ow, 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 ow. My feet. What happened to me?
Oh.
They seem to have cut off all my limbs.
Yeah, I guess that's from all the climbing.
I told you weren't ready for that. What's that? Ready for what? Its anatomical structure is far too delicate, man. I tried to slow it down.
Yeah, Floof. You try restraining a human who's that determined.
It was like a margay. Its anatomical structure didn't seem that delicate to me. It was like what? Doing what? You made your own way back to the beach. Okay, but that doesn't explain. Stop asking questions. I show my bleeding hands. Ah, you crawled, Kara. Kara? Who's Kara? That's not my name. It's a... Oh.
That's mine. It's a term of endearment.
But I'm not a deer. It's an Irish thing.
It's inappropriate.
Wait, I crawled? You sure did. Like a cat? Yup. All the way from the mountains? Like a blatant mountain lion, impressive. But why? Because you got this sickness.
Shh. Maybe you should sit down, human. We need to have a talk. Possibly a long talk.
Talk? Yes, that's right.
Oh, God.
Since when can cats talk? Oh, for goodness sake, man. Since the dawn of time. How else do you think we communicate? Stop splitting whiskers, Major. You know full well what the human is saying. I think the revelation here, Kara, is that you can't understand us. Yes, that too. Will someone please explain what the hell is going on here?
Well, we don't fully understand everything ourselves, but at least not all the details of how this works.
I think being stood in a forest surrounded by a bunch of talking cats is about as much detail as anybody would want.
I agree. And more to the point, we were rather hoping you would be able to help us understand. Oh, you would be able to help us. You are the scientist, after all.
I make up words. That's my shtick.
I like the word understand, I'm sorry.
What do we know is that clock has started ticking for ya. You're gonna explode in about, 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
It's gonna look cool.
Yep.
What do you mean? Well, there's no easy way to say this to you, Kara. You're dead. You'll be catified. I'll be what?
Whether you help or not, you don't have a lot of time before... if I may.
Fuck off.
It would seem, and we are basing this on our experiences to date, that when a human manages to find themselves in what I believe you call the danger zone, they are vulnerable in ways that previously were not. That is to say...
You're fucked! Oh, well, basically. You're screwed.
Good job.
You're not helping, don't make me. Well, Mountain Lion, there'll be no violence of any kind. Forgive me for being a bit panicked here. The vulnerability to which Snooty Booty was referring to, simply put, if you're bitten or scratched by an elder cat within the danger zone, you'll begin a process of change that will ultimately result in a full feline transition. That was a lot of words. I'm gonna go have a snack.
And a nap.
So basically you're telling me I'm a werecat? I look down and amongst the scratches on my right hand are 2 distinct puncture marks. The reality of my situation descends on me like a cold mist. Basically, ... Yes. My head is spinning. This is too much for me to take in. Take a breath now, Kara. You're not looking so good. What?
Making up words now.
Have I started to change? I feel my head for ears, fur, everything seems to be normal. Yes, my head still has ears. Good. They didn't eat those. No, I just meant you're looking a bit shaky, understandably so. I take a few deep, steady breaths and calm myself enough to say, "The fuck are you talking about?" Give me some data. What have you got so far?
Look, we'll answer anything that we can, but the truth is we have more questions than answers ourselves.
So, you said you need my help. What exactly would that entail? Is that a cat pun? Well, finding old friends would be a start.
The cats on this island, they're going missing. We don't know what's happening to them, but the body count is rising, and we've hit a wall.
Wall of ignorance, maybe. I mean, why isn't weed legalized yet? That doesn't make sense. Think about how much money you could make if you were to syntax it,
right?
Man.
Man.
Really? How many times do I have to tell you? The Muellers are all to blame. That means Republicans. Muellers!
Now, Floofy Butt, there is no need for name calling.
Speaking of name calling, you're a cunt.
Look, they can't help the way they are. It's lack of breeding, you know. That's a very British thing to say.
Overbreeding, if you ask me. Again, Muellers.
Oh, God. They're the elder cats, the island originals. They can't speak the way we can, hence the derogatory term, Muellers.
And how are they to blame exactly? Well, if I knew that, there'd be no need for this elaborate kidnapping.
Okay.
It's hardly proving to be a roaring success after all. Look, Kara, all we know is that we're no longer safe on this island. The elders who live within the danger zone are hostile towards us. Not sure why. That's probably because we peed on their potatoes. It's just always been that way, and now because cats are being taken, nowhere else is safe either.
You accept. That's the wrong kind of accept. You accept the occasional mishap.
Expect.
Ah! You expect the occasional mishap.
That's the wrong kind of word entirely. Oh.
We live in an undomesticated world here, after all.
But lately, cats have been disappearing almost every day. Even the last human we cat-ified went missing. I'm sorry, what?
Let's not open old wounds, Kibbles.
Yes, onwards and upwards. Well, first things first, this werecat thing. CAT-IFICATION. Transition. Whatever! How does it work? Time passes, then you transform into a cat. Meow. ...
Look at his tongue. It's a gradual process.
It's different for everyone, but you won't just turn overnight.
The clock is ticking, however. The first side effect of the transition is being able to understand us. Well, some of us.
Not the elders, obviously.
Not all the domestics, either.
And you'll have the whole heightened senses thing, the increasing agility, crazy body hair stuff. Let's not worry the human with all the details yet, man. I assume there's an antidote.
No.
I'm afraid you're gonna be disappointed in that. Some shit.
You're the one who accepted this cat
Well,
position.
shit. You
didn't realize how catty it
you
would be.
signed the fine line and you didn't read the paperwork. Hang on, you said there was someone else here who was put in this position. Yeah, Floofy Butt. Well, let's hope you're better bet than they were. Unfortunately, they weren't able to discover an antidote or get our friends back. So we ate them. Really? Tried. Huh? You help us, I'll give you their progress reports. So what do you say, Kara? Will you help us?
Obviously, yes.
Do not help the kitties? Alright. We'll help.
Not too much of a choice, really, is it?
Yeah. It's true. Afraid not.
Okay, fine.
So where do I start? Is there anything you could tell me that will help me track down your missing friends? No one listened to sense, man. The Republicans are ruining the economy. And I'll eat my hat if it doesn't end there too.
Don't mind him. He's set in his ways. We have every reason to believe the abductions take place in our part of the island.
You didn't say the word whispers.
Sorry.
Yes, nowhere near the danger zone or the elders. Well, that doesn't make much sense. But I suppose nothing does around this place. My catalog's beeping. Oh, my alarm, I have to work.
You run along now. We don't want you arousing suspicions with your people. You can meet with us later.
Or the other cats. I'll make sure these reports are in your tent before this evening. Thanks, Kara, you're one in a million. Seriously, the Republicans are...
Go! And thanks from all of us.
And
And
then
I
they
guess
were
that's the
gone.
best time to say it is about that
It was
time.
all a horrible, horrible dream.
So, go ahead and go down and give us a little thumbs up if you have enjoyed our playthrough so far. Give us a comment. Tell us how you feel about the Muellers and/or Republicans
They're ruining
and/or
America.
Democrats and/or
They're ruining Peanut
anything
Island.
and everything that you might want to comment about. And go ahead and subscribe if you are wanting to see more cool little indie games such as this every single week. And like we always say, sleep tight and don't let the cat-ification bite.
Make Peanut Island great again.
I've got 2 good voices and that's about all I can do.
Yep, I agree.
Don't ask more of me.
The voices are fun.
Oh my.
I'm dying slowly. I think I'm becoming a cat.
Yep,
Catification.
you are catifying
Didn't the
as we speak.
Red Hot Chili Peppers write a song about that?
Probably.
Catifornication.